Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Ikit Claw playthrough here as Clan Skryre. So where things are going reasonably. We're taking our time. I have been told off because I built the wrong building here. So because this produces food. So we're going to be swapping what we're building here from the growth building to the food building. I could drop this and build this over here, to be fair.
Time to eat leaders.
So what building to replace, really? Does that give me growth as well? Doesn't give me growth, but it gives me untainted. Which is good, and food and things, and actually food gives us growth as well, so not as much growth. So I'm going to knock this over. I know I've spent time building it. We'll get the money back and we'll start building the exotic animals there. That does make me more like wanting to get here because I can also get some growth there. Also, as was pointed out and I was aware of, plantations also provide food. And I know there are some plantations down here, or some herbs basically provide us food as well. We are going to start heading a long way away. We are making an expedition up here with my Doom engineer. I know I can knock cities over with it. I'm honestly not that fussed. I know some people are going to be annoyed at me for doing this, but
Master Engineer.
I'm doing what needs to be done, basically, guys. Okay, here we're just moving over here so we can raid here rather than here, because I'll lose all my income while I'm raiding. So while raiding is good because it gives me food, I also want an income. Okay. Let's see. Oh, extra armor for clan rats, cheap Skaven slaves. I don't really use them. Ruthless plans, extra food generated, extra growth. That sounds good to me. Okay. Let's go. By the way, guys, thank you very much for the feedback in the comments. I always appreciate feedbacks. If you do want a character or something named, please let me know. I am going to be naming some of my own characters. There has to be one called Bob. Yes. So that is going to happen. In fact, this one is going to become Bob. As some of you will be aware, I try and have a character called Bob in all my playthroughs. I do forget a lot. It will be something I will get better at. Unless he gets killed. And Bob is going to be going and exploring and taking actions, because Warlock engineers, whenever they take actions, generate warp fuel, and warp fuel is very useful for our workshop and making Doom rockets. And as you've seen, Doom rockets are awesome fun. And I mean, I may end up taking here, but I'm in no rush. Oh, here they come. We're going to go in and batter them next term with Ikit. And produce some food from them.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
Oh.
Goes in on death targets. Eat and repair here.
Get some extra food. So obviously extra food is going to help us as well.
Ikit Claw has no equal. Raid plan.
Okay. Ooh, let's get him on his Doom Flare. Now, what was pointed out to me was this
Ikit's
one.
flayers are best.
This is just for Lord units, apparently. So there's no passive other than on the Lord's one, apparently, which is a little annoying. We are on the second level now, which is quite nice, of the workshop, and we'll start pushing that up. Are all of these just the Lord's ones, or are the other things for everything? It's still quite cool. Oh yeah, for characters on mounts, these ones aren't, so yeah.
Revels in this victory.
That's still very cool. The fact that now when Ikit Claw goes into battle, he will randomly have warp lightning, which is, I think, quite cool. Let us go and name Bob. In fact, in true Skaven style, let's name him Bob. Let's steal some tech again. Get some. Oh, basically, I know I'm not really getting a huge amount from that other than the experience, but I'm basically going for the movement buffs here. So we'll start pushing out and finding other factions and things as we go. How are we doing up here? See, we are relatively discoverable, so let's start work on this to reduce our discoverability a bit, or that. This one doesn't have a maintenance cost, so actually we're going to go for one which doesn't have a maintenance cost. Not going for any food consumption ones. These are brilliant because I love the idea of being able to form an army underneath. I like the way you can also increase your movement in these regions. We're going to do that as well. I'm tempted to save up for the food one because food is quite an important thing for us. I know what I need, and it's neither of those. It's this. So that's going to be next. Okay. Some of these will get discovered occasionally, guys. Not much I can do about that. We'll take the growth one. Start working down this. Leadership and public order long run.
Want your back, tail?
And burning off a bit of our excessive corruption here is not necessarily a bad thing either. Right.
Where are my schematics?
Let's do that for the extra untainted. Because we've got a lot of corruption here, and the rebellions will appear over here. So
No!
I'm happy raiding ourselves. Like that we're now on this mount. That's quite cool. Let's just check if we've got any new shinies. Unspottable while on a mount would be quite cool, but I don't think we need that. Oh! We don't have missile damage, but the flaming attacks is quite cool. Does that actually... It's got to be arranged. Oh yeah, that's if I equip it on a flag. We already have poison attacks. May as well chuck the growth one in. Do we have another lord in this army? He can have one which gives him poison attacks. So he will now have poison attacks as well once that's done. Okay. Yes. Rotich is sailing up to Elflands. Yes. We're going to get an undercity underneath Lothan, and we'll start taking 2% of their income, which will be quite nice. Or a percentage of their income. 20%, sorry. Yes, we will accept trade with you. For now, until you start making my cities explode. I can practically do the same thing to them, to be fair. And I may well be able to confederate them long run, so... I'm still to fully explore the Undercity mechanic, obviously, but it's going to be good fun. Mission successful. Yeah, it's a bit more warp stone there. We are definitely lagging behind at the moment. What was that next mission, actually? Have a non-aggression pact with Vampire Coast.
Filth always comes to the surface.
Yes! Know that my deckhand's wrong.
That was a mission, definitely. Yeah, they want us to capture a colony with them. Finish, finish, kill, kill. Okay, so I do need to kill them if I can. So ensure one of the buildings have been constructed a pox cauldron, assassin's hideout, or a construction cavern.
Clan rats are not content.
See, I would like to get that so I can get some of the better units out. What were they? Pox Cauldron, Assassin's Hideout, or Construction Cavern? That'd be nice, that'd be nice. So we're going to save some money to get ready to work on one of them. You're going to keep raiding there for the extra food. We're in the middle, nice. We're getting it now, so we're getting the extra growth. I don't want to start raiding here because I don't want to lose my food bonus. I'm tempted. I could just move over their border and start raiding them, but I'm friends with them. I could just move out and batter them, but I've got this underneath, so I'm happy to leave that for now.
Science, sorcery, death. You're in my optics.
See, I want to keep doing things, but I also want to be moving. Let's try and wound him. Nice. We can't start moving up here to find new people. Yes, yes. For now, it's just holding. Now, I know some people have said, why not expand? And I'm not expanding for a reason. Oh, wow, that's got a warp source. That does make me very tempted to sail over there and have a continent spanning. No. They've got an alliance with them. I guess. We may sail down and insert a Undercity there. Basically, we're going to try and run this off Undercities, though, and having without expanding too much. Though obviously sacking places is a good way of building Undercities. That's what I should have actually done to the one close to me. So maybe sailing across and getting somewhere is not a bad idea. Oh wow, there has fallen again. Oh god damn! So I've lost that Undercity there. Oh, we're getting negative growth here, but I can afford to level this up.
To it, leaders.
It doesn't generate more. It gives us a better garrison, though.
Warlock engineer. This way.
There we go. That's what I wanted to find. Oh no.
Warp lightning. Take cover, things.
So that'd give me a Warlock Engineer. That'd give me a Plague Priest. Now, Plague Priests don't generate the same things. I want both. I want another Warlock Engineer for getting settlements, to be fair. And I want some of these buildings. We'll also level this one up soon. I'll also get that being built up. And this, for the extra growth. But this is a quest one, so to get us a bit more warpstone.
Warp lightning!
Let's get another level of Scorch to extend its range. Long run I'm going to do that, but for now I'm going to keep playing up here. Okay. Ooh. Not bad. I probably do want another war, but it's how to get the I could.
I am much
not
more than a
discovered
mere
either of
captain.
them.
Skavenbright's greatest, best inventor. Warlock master.
That'll do for now.
Soon.
I am tempted just to go and start raiding their territory instead of mine. Because that's almost all because of the raiding, yeah.
Engineer of Skryre.
So yeah, we're going to go raid somebody else's territory rather than mine. So it's not completely removed. Oh no, I'm still in this one's area. So we're going to start raiding their territory. I've got a non-aggression pact with them. I'm happy to raid them a bit though, because, you know, if I annoy them, I annoy them. Long run, I will want to take them on. We only got the non-aggression pact because of the mission. So, oh, I need to push out and get that settlement settled actually. So we're going to double time it to there because that settlement had
No time. Experiments to
the
do.
things we want. I will accept that because I will make it back in a term.
No time. Experiments to do.
No. Gee, why not? I think I should have done that actually, because long run actually being dragged into wars where I'm not directly involved, because I've got a bit of a buffer. I could almost use pestilence as a kind of buffer state, so stay allied with them, fight in their wars, but stay small and basically have my armies on the other side setting up under cities.
Magic's energy. Warp lightning.
We're going for there to try and get there settled.
Know that my deckhands run.
My technocracy.
Right, I've got a mission to get through their territory. Where's the border here? I can't quite see. Oh, it's right up next to it. Oh, and that's for my actual thing, so we definitely want to be doing... Oh god, it's right up there they want me to raid. Oh, wow. Well, I guess we're doing some underway movement.
Scamper, scamper.
I do apologise for trespassing on my allies, my friends.
Know that my deckhands' rotten eyes watch you.
Not that much.
Skavenblight's warlocks can. That will work.
There's more Skaven up here somewhere then.
Harness the power.
Look at the little
Wars.
dinosaurs there.
Deep in the last night.
Oh, that's not bad. we're getting there. Ooh, we gained an assassin. Ooh, nice. You can come join him. Assassins are very good. They're basically lord killers. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Derp, derp. We're going to settle there, then we're going to head back and we're going to bounce between the two a bit.
What's your back to?
I want to go for that one. Okay. The issue here is we've got a lot of corruption, so I want to level that up,
Rats are not content.
which will help with the corruption, because you want some corruption, because corruption allows you to use the menace from below ability. So the more corruption it is, the better that is. But it also causes public order negatives. So you want some and you don't want some, though it's not too bad. And I do have buildings which can reduce the negatives of that, so as well now. So we'll see. As Tretch Craventail, what you do is you put yourself in a position to take Marafi out as early as you can, because once you've got her building, you can reduce the impact of corruption, which means you don't care about corruption in any of your territory. So you just go for max Skaven corruption everywhere, which is only beneficial for you. So we're going to use the underway a bit to try and jump up here. Now we are being a little bit dangerous here by leaving my territory a bit undefended, but I'm not massively worried at the moment.
Magic missile.
Let's steal some more technology.
Bring it down. Warlock engineer.
There we go. And we're going to move up into their territory and start raiding there. And you are going to go and settle here, please.
Yes. Attack. Attack.
Oh, I can't afford to just yet. We may as well search for ruins and eeny, meeny, miny, moe. One day I'll pass.
Plan needs new better rules. Machines and then sorcery.
We're going to have to turn around quite quickly to deal with it. But I can deal with that. That's not a huge issue. And here. I really shouldn't have started wandering off. That was foolish of me. Let's buff up your wound ability. We're going to raid here, then we're going to start making our way back quite quickly, because I'm going to start getting rebellions popping up. But that's not necessarily a bad thing for us, because we get food by putting them down. But I am going to need to build up my secondary armies, forces a bit there. Maybe I should have ignored this one to raid. No, I need to raid this region. Or I should have used my small army to raid it, rather than my big army. We all make mistakes, and I've definitely made some. Now he has multiple turns of sea, which gives him a bonus.
Big paddle.
I can't until we've done that. So yeah, we're definitely going to get Lothar next. they've got a really good income. 20% of that is not bad. There we go. We're going to go poke the orcs next.
Sorcerer, inventor, yes, yes. Skryre's barn falls. You're the air. Warp power. Scamper, march.
Do I need to raid that region with anybody particular? No. We're coming back to deal with the rebellions. So we're in a position to deal with rebellions as they happen. So we're going to come over here so we can bounce between. And these guys are actually going to go raid there.
Sorcerer, inventor, too strong.
But obviously I want that, and I want to get the port sorted. Basically, I just need to be in a position to be able to put down rebellions as they happen. So that's not too bad. Having here will give you a bit more food production, which is useful for us as well. And long run, we may have to take out the Vampire Coast, but I'm in no rush to do that. Bob is going to keep going out. We're going to go for the Temple of Kara next. And obviously we're getting the Undercity sorted out. Oh, that's annoying.
Tunnel underwater.
There we go. Oh, and we get a special building from doing this, so we get the Warlock Laboratory. It gives us extra research rate and extra experience for Warlock Engineers. It's not bad. I want that, then that, then that. But we're obviously going to want the other buildings to balance this out. But to start with, I'm happy to go for that. And we also want to be spreading as much as we can around there. And so long run Bob is probably going to head that way.
Where's my dome racket?
Yeah, that's where they
Give
are.
me your rat slaves.
King of the... Don't waste my time, or I shall have you walk the plank.
Okay, they're not happy or unhappy with us at the moment. Don't know if you heard it, I just had a great big bang on my ceiling. I'm not sure what it was. I need to build that other building here as well to start spreading.
Clan Skryre.
I think from there we'll be able to jump over here when that rebellion happens. I actually want the rebellions to happen, but not necessarily in the same term. That one will happen, yeah.
Want your bat tail?
We'll deal with it, guys. I mean, there's walls, so we're not going to be able to hit it in one turn.
Warlock ready.
You'll jump over here next turn to be ready.
Warlock of Skaven Light.
And again, we're going to try and get up there and raid with this little faction. Raiding other people's territory is also quite good because we get money from it and food. So, we'll potentially... I do want a raiding force, but I do need an army at home to be able to deal with rebellions and things as they pop up. So long run, we'll probably have a fairly basic army built at home to put down rebellions. But for now, I just want my better army there.
Behold my infernal weapon.
Oh, Zlan Hupek have declared war on me. That is going to make doing this raiding trickier, actually. Zlan Hupek can't currently get to me, however, so once we put down these rebellions, actually...
The clan needs new, better rulers.
Perfect, they're still going to rebel, which means I'll get to put the army down.
Diabolic devices.
Yeah, I'm powerful enough to avoid being hit there.
Zap, zap. Tunnel up the walls.
Keep stealing technology. How much do we have? Where does that buff appear? I know it stacks, but I don't know how much. You're gonna raid next turn. I don't care. I almost want the rebellions. Yes, 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 yes. Because when we have rebellions, we actually get to put them down, which is good. Now I've got dangers here because their heroes can potentially find my undercities. That said, if we can spread undercities throughout Ulthuan,
Ikit,
that
most
would be
travelled rat
awesome,
of
actually.
Skryre.
Yes. I'm going to use them as a shield, so actually having an alliance with them means I'll get dragged into wars and I can march through their territory to deal with that. So I'm going to let them expand. Long run I may end up confederating them, but for now I'm going to let them build. Because as I said, I want to turtle a bit, so I want to try and stay small and use my undercities to really build my income. Obviously there are going to be cities I'm going to want to take, but I want to try and see how well we can do this way. The danger is the other factions may grow. What happens if I build a bomb under a city which is involved in a...
Where are my schematics? Die.
Oh, that's annoying.
Knock boom.
There you go. We will get some food when we take them, though we're going to have to seriously, it's going to be tricky to get over here before we get attacked. I may have messed up. I may lose here and have to go recap it, which is not ideal.
It's death frenzy. Singe fire. Go, die.
He's getting good.
Skaven Blight have seen many, many worse.
Okay. And we'll go down. Oh, no. We are going to build our walls here to get a defensive line. See, that's good. Oh, wow. Is that all undercities? Oh, no. It means we're more likely to discover enemies here in undercities. It also reduces the penalty due to presence or lack of corruption, which is quite a useful thing. So here, for example, I may want to do one of them long run.
Master Engineer. Sneak, scurry.
Here we'll definitely have a bigger garrison. It's not a big garrison, but I definitely don't want to be taking there. We're going to get that rebellion. There's no point worrying overly about it. I do want to get here sorted out a bit. I'm actually quite happy to have the extra tech from using my other guy there.
Experiments to do.
Nope. Long run, I would actually quite like to take his islands, but it's getting in a position where we can do that without going to war with pestilence, and there are ways of doing that. Basically, I have to find somebody they're at war with and join their war. It's a bit of a cheese way of doing it, but... There we go. Oh, we just had to move them there. Not raid, but I'm happy to raid there. Mechanic gear. This one remains loyal. Yes, yes. Too loyal, perhaps, maybe. Must be planning, scheming. Only possible armor. Answer. Take an eye. Gain experience, lose some money. Overlord's Musk. That's not bad. Spray him. Or slay an underling. One eye. So we took his eye.
Science, sorcery, death. Much suffering, pain to be had.
Oh, that has to go in a ranged unit.
This arms race, no contest.
I'm going to auto, guys. Let's be honest. We're not going to take huge losses.
Skryre consumes you.
Okay.
More warpstone. Now, now.
Now we're going to start double timing here.
Clan rats are not content.
Okay, so I'm happy with that. I want one of them. And let's have a look up here. So we are quite discoverable here, but we are getting a big chunk of their income. Oh no. Yeah, we are. This costs money to maintain, but we're making more money from here. That's minus 20, that's minus 40. What's the maximum from this? That'll be my plus 80. So I'll probably want both, but I also want this. Oh, we lose the visibility over region if we do that. Do I care about visibility here? Not really. So we're going to do that, and then we'll also get the other one out. So we're likely to start expanding. I don't care about having visibility over the region over there. So
Sneak, scurry. Blast walls. A horned rat. Barrow.
how come I could bounce over there before, but I can't bounce back now? Well, we'll do it this way. Ooh, Karvuk under tunnels, extra campaign movement range. Do we have any new? Looks fairly similar. I'm not huge. Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Some of this is good. Speed for infantry. No, I'm going to go for the campaign movement range because campaign movement range is always useful. Let's be honest.
Victory.
Okay. They may siege us, but if they do, they do. I'm not massively worried. I don't think the Ultra Sword Rat will fall
I have only
next
one
turn.
good ear, yes.
I will take your 800. For a military alliance? Yes, yes. We will also fill your territory with undercities. Under your undercities. That must get confusing. Almost not undercities, but caves next to caves, if you see what I mean. But yes, yes, we will do it. I know I keep saying yes, yes. Tell me off if it gets annoying. We're going to move them back. We're going to build that army up as a defensive army. and we're going to get Ikit ready to go and start raiding their territory, because I don't have to destroy settlements. I'm not planning on destroying the settlements. I'm planning on battering them and building undercities, because that's the other way to build undercities, guys, is you knock the city over, and one of your options is to build an undercity. There we go, that works nicely. Oh, and that's beautiful.
Serve yourselves up to your
There we
master.
go, we're doing really nicely on food now. So extra growth, extra public order.
Lustria is under empires.
Better rulers.
That is still useful, but I think having the defences here will be useful. Let's go look up here. Let's start on that, because I think being able to spread myself around here occasionally will be good, but I don't want to get this too high. I do also want to level this up, but that's going to give us 80 long run, which is quite high, and that can maybe wait until we've spread ourselves a bit more.
Yes, yes. Against council. Warlock of Skaven Blight.
Don't have to spend
Your
money.
extinction death comes, lizards.
That's going to be nice when it's leveled up. We'll also get that one built up soon with really good discoverability here at the moment. So obviously the more discoverable you are, the more discoverable you are. Not too surprising.
Time to do it, leaders.
Doesn't really matter. You are going exploring straight away. You are going to head up here as well to start finding settlements. You'll head up here to start with and start finding settlements to build undercities in as well.
Scamper, scamper.
And we are going to start heading up here to pester them with my better army.
Quick, kill things.
These places will start having issues again soon, but we can deal with that. As I said, we're going to build up this army a bit. It's only going to be a cheapy army to throw at these things, but there we go. And I can potentially use them. I could potentially use them to go to all these guys, because there's a gold mine there, which would be nice for us income-wise.
No time. Experiments to do.
Yeah, you can have military access, but we'll leave it for now. I can deal with them later if needs be. Because that's all. Oh, I think they've changed some of the areas around here a bit, so we'll have a look.
The great Vortex is under attack, my lord. The winds of magic
Ooh,
shriek
the elves
and
are
eddy about
doing
it,
an ability. I
enshrine the
don't care. We
whereabouts
know
of
what's
those
happening with that. I'm not there yet. Yeah, so I may move down against them, especially while they're weaker. But not just at the moment.
Engineer of Skryre. Oh, oh. Machines and then sorcery. Go, scurry, go.
And we're going to end this one here, guys, because I've just realised I've been at this for quite a while, because I'm quite enjoying it, which is a good thing, actually. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys.